This is Ms. Henderson with Lab Report Writing 201, and the focus of this screencast will be on grammar. You will learn grammar tips and tricks for lab report writing. A quick note about grammar. A key component of science is communication. Having poor grammar can get in the way of a person communicating his or her point. Case in point, let's eat grandpa compared to let's eat grandpa. The comma in the second sentence signals the reader to pause. The message conveyed by the first sentence is that you are going to eat grandpa, while the second message is that you are going to eat with grandpa. We'll start with contractions. Contractions are formed when two smaller words are placed together. The first word usually remains the same, while the second word is shortened. Examples of contractions are don't, wouldn't, shouldn't, etc. In formal writing, contractions are not to be included. It is the convention to write out the words. Do not use contractions in lab reports. When writing, it is important to just start writing. Don't worry about grammar and conventions on your first draft. You are going to have your lab report peer reviewed by at least 2 other students. After your reviews, you can go back and edit your report, and at that point, you can fix your grammar. To improve the beginning of your sentences, start sentences with transition words. The website below is a great resource written by a college English professor. Even though it is a personal website, I read the author's bio, and because she is a college English professor, she is considered a credible source of information on sentence starters. Her website will give you a list of transition words which can help you in your lab report writing. At a minimum, sentences should not start with and, so, or because. Here is a list of some contractions. These should not be used in formal writing. Do not use these in your formal lab report. In your formal lab report, instead of using didn't, you would want to write out did not. So again, do not use contractions in lab report writing. Let's talk about the difference between singular and plural. So singular means just one, and plural means more than one. So if you have a single subject, that's going to take a single verb. So let's look at an example here. The hottest part of the flame is blue. So here, your subject is flame, okay? And because there's just one flame, we're going to use is. If there was more than one flame, if we said flames, then you would say are. A plural subject takes a plural verb. So let's look at an example. The data from multiple trials of the same test shows that the claim is correct. So here we have multiple trials, more than one, making trials plural, and then we use a plural verb, which is shows. Here's a quick reference to help you with the difference between singular and plural. So be sure to study this so that your subject and verbs are in agreement. Let's look at parts of speech, and we're looking at pronouns here. A pronoun is a part of speech used to replace a noun. Remember that a noun is a person, place, or thing. First and second pronouns are not used. It is best to use the third person pronouns in the third person N column, and that N stands for noun. So you're going to want to use those pronouns that are highlighted by this green box. And that is it for the grammar section of Lab Report Writing 201.